Hello and welcome to FS19 Mod Review. Today we are looking at the Man TGE 3.180 van, which has just been released a few days ago in the Farming Simulator 19 Mod Hub. I'm UK Gamer 808 and I'll be taking you on this first look mod review of this new van. Now this van is made by Vectorman, and there it is. So that's the van overall. We have a flatbed on the back of it, which is pretty cool. It is quite long, but it gives you more load space, and you can use, I did think it was a tipper first of all, but it's not a tipper, it is a flatbed, and you can have your ramps on the back for the loading, which I'll show you that. That's how we got the forklift on. Now I thought we'd put it to the test. I've got a delivery to make. We got these suitcases to deliver, and they've also asked us to pull along these two gators up to the ranch as well, so we'll do that in a minute. Let's have a quick overall look at the Man TGE van. So this van is £36,000 to buy, which isn't too bad, and £1,836 for your initial leasing cost for it. The TGE has lots of colour options and extra £1,000 for that, and you can also change the design colour, which is you can have this in stainless or galvanised. Now this one over there, I haven't got the ramps on. You can see we've got the ramps there and they actually load on the side there. We have got a hitch on the back of it as well, so there's the other ramp there. If we go over to this one over here, where I have some sunflower seeds which we're going to get rid of, and you see the ramps aren't actually there. Now the ramps are extra 600 quid, but I think, no they're not, they're 350 quid, and I think you can have that each time, because otherwise it does limit what you can do with it. But it does carry 8,000 litres of all the main commodities, well everything. It does carry most things. I don't think there was anything it didn't carry. So let's jump inside this one, and inside we have the Man cockpit. So we started up, and it does sound quite nice, and we've got animation for on the revs and the speedo. Now the lighting didn't come up on the dash, but we have got indicators come up just like that, and no other animation in here, but it all looks pretty nice. Mirrors are all working. You can see that one okay, that one's a little bit off, but you can see what's coming behind you. So lighting wise, that's what I was meant to do. We got that, and then there is a full beam on there, and then the indicators, I like the indicators the way they're built into the mirrors there, pretty cool, like that. And then we swing round to the back, and we got the indicators flashing, and then they're lighting. Reverse lights, and job's a good one. Right, so let's put the help window on a minute, and basically you've got the fold car, where basically that lifts the sides, and then if you've got the ramps on, the ramps will come out on the back. So let's fold that back, and then we go to the tip point. Now I have checked, and it does carry most of the things. I put it to a buy station and it took everything. And we have got tip side left, tip side right, and tip side back. So let's do tip side back, and the triggers come out, no issues. And like you said, it doesn't tip, it just flows out the back, just like that. But 8,000, you know, it's enough, isn't it? It's better than what the Gator holds anyway, but that's not even 1,000, so pretty cool. So outside we have got the alloy alloy wheel option on it, and it is all badged for the different engine sizes we can have on it. You can have beacons on the left or on the right. You can see that one there, I've just done it. Whoop. On the left there, and then we got double beacons on that one. If I can get up there, there they are, and 100 quid for the doubles, and then if you want one it's 50 quid for either side. Now driving around, they're pretty stable. I haven't had too many issues with it, apart from when it's loaded. You have got to be careful, especially when you load it like this, where we've got the forklift there, which is probably a bit too heavy for it. So this one's got the ramps. If we pull up just over here, and then we go into unfold, and that lifts up just like that. Now I did secure it with these straps. I did find with the sides up, the straps, yeah, I couldn't get, oh there we go, the straps are working. I had trouble getting them working. Anyway, let's drop that down. My trusty bit of wood to hold everything in place. And I didn't mean to get into there, but never mind, let's get in there. I wanted to turn the other one off, but there you go. So let's get these suitcases, and then we can hook up the gaiters, and we might go around the long way and go up the hill climb and see how it performs. Right, now I have got the larger engine option, so this time let's just drive straight on, and we should be able to, yeah, because it's going to fill the bed pretty well anyway. And then go into the unfold. Job's a good one. Tell you what, we better take that log, because we'll probably need that for the return. Probably put that on there and then strap it all down, hopefully. No, it doesn't reckon. Yes, it's just got that log. Let's move that over a little bit. That's better. So there's the straps for it. Let's get it all hooked up. Because of the wheelbase on it, it is, well, the two wheels at the front and the back are a bit too far away from each other really. So it's like driving a truck basically. That's all you got to remember. It is, you can't just go around the corners. You have got to give it a little bit of a wide berth. Now driving this up to about 30 mile an hour, it's fine. As soon as you start going a bit too fast, especially go around the corner like this, you will lose the lot, and it's not very forgiving. I found where it is, it just goes, and then you're like, oh, it's too late, I've lost a lot. Now it has got a top speed of 75 miles an hour, and I'll tell you what, while we're here, let me just give this a nudge, because that got stuck there earlier. Now I better not get stuck. Right, so we have to take this down to the ranch, but I thought we'd go up the hill climb first, go up the switchback and see how it performs. But overall, pulling wise, I haven't had any problem with it. It seems to pull alright. You've just got to be careful with that speed. It's too easy to go too quick. But as long as you're doing the speed limits, you should be alright. Now we got some griffins on the go there, ready to do the hill climb, which I'll get on that straight after. Oh, I've just taken out that. Let's see what's going on then. I've just taken out the cone, never mind. Anyway, we'll try and put some power down as we're going up the hill now. And it is struggling a little bit. It is the 180 horsepower, which costs you an extra £4,000. Or you can have the 140 horsepower, and that's an extra 2,000. And standard, it is 102 horsepower. And we're struggling around the last bit, but it's still pulling, and we haven't got excessive load in there at the end of the day, have we? Yep, around the 20 mile an hour or so. So that's going uphill. It does pull, so we just got to watch it now going downhill. So we go down this way now. Whoa, I think we lost a little bit of that's the trouble, the ground clearance on it. I have got it stuck quite a few times where it's not great. It'd be nice if the back was jacked up a little bit higher. It's just because of the wheelbase. If there is a little rut, you've got to be careful. You just drive on into it slowly and you won't get off, as I found. Now going downhill, are we going to find this trailer's going to overtake us? No. No problems. Whoa! No, 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 no. Anyhow, yes, you should pay attention when you're driving, and then you don't drive up the bloody hill. But yeah, you just got to watch that. I did get that a little bit stuck there. It is quite low, so just keep it on the road, you'll be fine. Just got to watch these bends, especially with this forklift in. Whoa, oh, here we go. Now I did try it with the larger forklift or some of the other vehicles, and it does have a problem with it where when the sides, when you go to the loading ramp and the sides disappear, when they come back, then they sort of get in the way of the vehicle being there. So it's not really designed to have a vehicle, well, a large vehicle. Any of the small vehicles, it is fine, especially the gators or the forklift, no issues. So we're coming up to the ranch, and where's it in on the ranch? We've got to go over the bridge, haven't we, and back down the other side. Right, and here we are at the ranch. So we dropped that off. So it didn't perform that badly, really. It's a new bit of kit. We've the first sort of van like this we've ever seen on console. And let's get that ramp. Undo that. Jump out. Jobs are good at. Performed beautifully. You just got to watch it going off-road with it, or you are going to get it stuck. So let's get that loaded back up. Lovely. Right, well there it is. That is the Man TGE van, or the Man TGE 3.180, which is the horsepower on them. You got the 3180, the 3140, and the 3.100. But you're always going to go for the bigger option, aren't you? Definitely. Right, well that's it for today's FS19 mod review on the Man TGE van. Nice looking van. Would be nice to have a little bit higher clearance on it, but that might be something that comes in time. It's always nice to have these new vehicles. First van for console. Well, tipper, we've got the other van, but that's your lot. So if you've enjoyed this episode, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new to the channel, why not go and check out one of my other mod reviews, or new mods, or map tours, or nearly 700 other videos. There's loads out there. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.